I'm going to go over the steps to replace a standard dimmer for incandescent lights to an LED dimmer. Turn off the power to the circuit you're working on and double check it with an electrical tester. Now that the power is off, I'm going to remove the old dimmer. The old dimmer switch has wire leads connected to the dimmer. The new one has screw terminals. This project's in the Chicago area, so all the electric is run in metal conduit going to metal boxes. The electricians pull their wires. In this project, the red and the yellow wire are our hot wires. We have a neutral wire inside the box that won't be connected to the switch. There's also no ground wire because the box is grounded to the conduit all the way back to the service panel. In most other places in the US, you're going to be using non-metallic cable and you will be connecting a ground wire. The LED dimmer switch that I'm putting in can be used as a single pole or a three-way dimmer. If you use this as a single pole dimmer, you have a dark colored screw and two red screws. You would only be using the single red screw that's not covered if you're using it as a single pole dimmer. If you're using this as a three-way dimmer, you'd use the dark colored screw, uncover the other red one, and use the two red screws as your travelers. This dimmer has a top and a bottom. The top is marked. They want the line wire, so the wire coming from the service panel connected to the dark colored screw terminal, and the load wire, so the wire going up to the light on the red screw. The way we're going to find the line is we're going to turn the power on, use a tester, and find which wire is hot, and that's going to be our line wire. Make sure that the wires are separated and nothing's touching. The power's back on to the circuit. And this is our line wire. Turn the power back off and confirm it's off with your tester. Now I'm going to connect the line wire to the dark colored screw and the load wire to the red. If you're going around the screw terminal, have your wire wrapped in a clockwise direction, and as you tighten down on the wire, it's going to pull it tight. If you wrap it counterclockwise, it could potentially push itself off. Because this project's in conduit, there is no ground wire. If you have non-metallic cable, always connect your ground wire to the green ground screw. Now put your dimmer into the electrical box. And then connect the screws. For an LED dimmer, you need to set the minimum load level for your dimmable LED bulbs. Some dimmers are going to have an adjustment dial or an adjustment lever underneath the cover plate. With this dimmer, you have to remove the switch plate cover, and we have our adjustments here. Once you set the minimum load level for your LED bulbs, you can put on your cover plate. I'll add a link to a video explaining minimum load levels.